American. Traditional, they actually spoke like Americans until we won the revolution, and then they started faking an accent.
Okay. See ya.
See you later. Toodaloo.
Bye. What happened there? Stop streaming for a second for some reason. There was an error, and I can't find the 20-second video. I guess it didn't get to existence. So.
Huh?
Yeah, it stopped streaming for a second.
No.
Ah, well. Right, only missed a race preparation anyway. Didn't want to let me see how I did last year, and I did terrible. Ah.
I'm gonna bring up your screen and have a look.
Okay, let's do this. Arabian Grand Prix. It's been modified, the track.
Really?
Yeah. They've changed the configuration of turn 14. It's no longer a blind corner. They've added a slight runoff so you can actually see down the straight.
Formula One is back. Welcome to one of the fastest circuits on the calendar here at Jeddah. The Saudi Arabian Grand Prix is about to kick off, and the atmosphere here is electric.
And it's the one where Mick Schumacher went in the
Street
wall.
Circuit has one of the fastest average speeds, as well as the most corners of any
I think it's where
track on the
Mick went in the wall.
Good high-speed
This year,
downforce is going to make life in the fast lane a little easier for drivers here this weekend. We might still be early in the season, but that doesn't mean we can sit back and relax. Everything is up for grabs, and nothing is certain at this stage. Stay right here, because we're just getting started.
I said he was going to get in the car. He's going to get in the car.
Radio check. You hear me okay?
I hope he doesn't crush you.
We've just had a crash on the track.
When you have it, give me feedback on balance.
When you read that, you're going to laugh and do a lot of face palms.
Read what?
Well, okay.
The what? The stuff I shared.
So?
Now the New Year's sale.
Oh, New Year's sale.
Yeah.
What's that on?
PlayStation Store.
He's faster than the TV in Stroll. That's funny.
And car balance feedback when capacity. you check. Feedback on the car.
Back in a sec.
Okie dokie.
It's a crash!
The TV's crashed. Shocked Pikachu face.
I think that was a crash.
I think you're right. The TV's crashed. To the shock of nobody. Literally, the TV crashed, and in Clarkson's, in Clarkson's voice, "Oh no!
Oh no!"
Anyway. Oh no! Anyway.
Well, are you surprised?
Not particularly, no. And nothing Latifi does surprises me these days. Well, that's why I got rid of him.
Okay, traction and move speed are a bit tricky.
Okay.
Yeah, the balance is short on the steering. Can you help me?
Looks like we've had a spin. Hello and thank you for joining us as our race weekend unfolds. Free practice is nearly done, and that means that qualifying awaits. Each team will be looking to build on the progress they made during yesterday's practice sessions. When it comes to preparation, absolutely nothing should be left to chance. Everything has to be just right. Of course, by the time the cars hit the track, well, there are some things in Formula One that no one can prepare for. Here we go, folks. It's time to get started.
It's like, I am going to kill everyone in this garage. And you do not give me a perfect setup. Where's that little shit icon? I'm going to kill him.
Radio check.
Should be some hot turns, yeah. Yes. It's going to be what will be then. I can't do anything now. 94. It's going to be that. Let's try and get Gasly's car sorted. Bots are back. Haven't seen these guys in a while.
Who?
Bots.
Mm. Ah.
Haven't seen them in a while.
Mm.
We think Google will fucking sort this shit out, but I hadn't had one of them in ages.
Yeah.
All okay?
Very, very nice job.
Excellent. Schumacher off.
Copy.
Sounds like there's been a crash.
I am very confident.
Excellent.
let's do this.
Radio check. Can you hear me okay?
Sure gets first dibs today.
Radio check, okay.
You're watching it now, yeah?
Yeah.
It's Klingon profile, not this one. I think it's
Huh?
this. The one after the hairpin, the one coming up.
Yeah.
This one, that one there. That's going to be, the walls are being pushed back.
No.
Looks like there's been a lockup.
Radio check.
Copy.
I really do hate this circuit. Mate, you hate it as well.
Yeah, I don't like it.
A lot of people are talking about it when they're talking about the reconfiguration of it, and people say, why don't you just remove it? And a lot of people go, oh, it's really, really good race. Oh, it's really, really exciting. Is it exciting because of all the crashes that happen? Because the racing with that fucking Saturday radio was fucking boring. I hope one thing they do change on the next one is the positions of your pit box. Good enough.
Huh?
The position of your pit box doesn't change. So because I'm Williams, my pit box is in the shittiest position. Right at the end of the pit lane. So I get screwed over in races sometimes. I have to go right to the end before I stop. But if I'm doing my own championship, I should be moved forward. Yeah. Hopefully there's something they'll address in the next one. We're watching some videos of the new Need for Speed.
Really?
Yeah, it looks pretty good actually. Surprisingly. I was watching it. Look, it's got a lot. It's got a lot of. The story is well, it's a Need for Speed story, so you ignore the Need for Speed story, but it looks a lot like underground.
Really?
That's what I feel anyway.
Well, the last good Need for Speed was Most Wanted.
Most Wanted was a good one.
After that, it's gone down.
Yeah, it got shit. Well. Through the crew 3. Only slightly ahead of Lando, but I don't think that fucking matters. Well done, Porsche. Look, he's doing his job. It makes you want to cry.
Radio check.
I think I have a few seasons with Renault, and then I'll switch over to Red Bull engine. Well, that's how Williams did it, you know, and they were Renault and Honda. That's where they won most of their championships. Nigel Mansell won it with Renault Power, and I think Renault, or was it Honda? No, he won it with Honda, and then Damon Hill won the World Championship with Renault, and then they used Mecha Chrome, which were basically year-old versions of Renault engines. Because Renault officially pulled out, but that didn't stop. Literally, they went, oh yeah, here's an old engine, use that. Oh, cool. So what do you think of Verstappen's view that street circuits should be reduced to just 2?
Once you reduce it.
Yeah, he thinks there should only be 2 street circuits a year.
Yeah. Do you agree with him?
I do agree with him, actually. I think he's right. Seventh and 10th. Hopefully he can stay in 7th. You know, he's in 10th. Not the last Grand Prix didn't do particularly well.
Here we are, folks. We're back for another day
Well,
of
he finished ahead. I actually going to finish ahead of Mick, of both the Alfa Romeos. So.
Now it's all about finding that edge.
He spun, went down to 20th and finished 14th. So.
McLaren did a decent job during qualifying. This is a solid grid position, and it certainly has the potential to lead to good race results. The weather is very overcast here, and teams are staring at the sky, watching for the first sign of rain. Strategies might have to
Rain
be
in
quite
Saudi Arabia,
flexible
I
going
highly
into
doubt
today's
it.
race.
Well, this is certainly going to be a challenging, but no doubt exciting race here in Jeddah.
Okay. So that will be let's make 1 hour, 18 minutes and 18 minutes, 12 seconds. One stopper is not much time on that. Not 1 second between a 1 stopper and a 2 stopper. I'll split the strategies. He'll go on one. Gaz will go on 1 stopper. Push it and go on the 2 stopper. Shit, well, that's not fucking fuel, Jesus. Literally 1 minute 18:12 on the 1 stopper and 1 minute 18:11 on the 2 stopper with a soft tyre.
Yeah.
The hard to mediums is absolutely out. But medium to hard. No, fuck it. No, both of them on the 1 stopper. Yeah, it's quite an abrasive track. I don't know what the fuck. The ones it says the 2 stopper is quicker. It's green compared to the. But it's like 1 sec. It's like 1 second.
Really?
Literally 100th of a second faster. No, I'm going to do 1 stopper, medium to hard, both cars. does. Don't want to lose time in the pits, in the pit lane. See how stupid that decision was.
Cloudy skies tonight, with the drivers now having taken position on the grid.
Looks like everyone else is on mediums.
There we have Pierre Gasly. They're in the front half of the pack, so there's plenty of potential for them. And looking at the second Williams car. A top 10 position today, but will they be able to capitalise on it? And we're just moments away now. We're now moments away from this, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And it's lights out,
Okie dokie.
and away we go.
See you later.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Probably.
McLaren gain a position.
You can afford to drop back.
Okay.
Get back off.
Watch out on the inside. He's going to get Norris. He's going to drive down the street. He's going to have to pull back in, I think. I'm going to go and get him at the braking point. He's going to like brake him. Trick him onto the inside. Let's come under pressure from Albon. I think once he gets DRS, I think he should be able to get ahead of Norris. So I'm going to try and get ahead. Guys, Gasly on the chat.
Position just gained by Williams.
He's got him. Right, so this will be DRS.
DRS enabled.
I get it on the straight, but he will get it down this protection zone. Well, Gasly's broken the DRS on the Claire. He's right up near the front of the pack. His teammate is in a DRS train of his own back here.
Good job, good job.
Has he got two? I think he has.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
No, he hasn't. Someone spun.
Schumacher off.
Schumacher has crashed.
Here's the replay.
It's one of our ex-drivers.
The Alfa Romeo involved in this one.
Oh, and
Definite collision
bang.
there. It's very unfortunate.
Gas is going quite well. He's got Bottas. He's now battling for a podium. And the fastest lap. For sure he's alright. I don't really want to make him use his tyre. Albon's tyre's going to go off pretty soon. And they're going to go to the pits. So I don't want him to use his tyre up. Mick's gone in to repair his car. Let's fast forward this. As he continues to battle Sainz for third. His teammate is battling for 10th at the moment. Due to pit in 7 laps. Porsche now up into. Let's get back into the race. Albon, and that has gone in. Gasly's now posted the fastest lap.
And a new position, just gained by Williams.
I'm now going to tell him to use his tyres.
And you'll go push.
Try and catch up with Vettel. Try and pull back to Vettel.
Make sure you give some energy.
Try to close this gap and get onto the back of Vettel.
fastest lap.
Porsche now past the fastest lap. Perez just stopped. No, I don't know what Perez is doing back here then. Let's turn him down.
We want to leave court, please. Overtake is available. That was good.
And there's an overtake from Williams. Red Bull gained a place.
We are boxing this lap.
And box.
I think there's a big enough gap between Porsche and Gasly that Gasly should be able to get ahead of, out ahead of him.
Just pitted. Let's close this gap.
Pepe.
And you go push.
See if this double stack will work. If they boost this up, then we are in trouble.
You can afford to drop back.
Yeah, copy. Yeah, in the box.
Alright, Roger. Okay, watch the white line on exit.
Back off.
Come out right behind Perez, but there's a lot of people that are going to stop.
We look at reducing the lift and core.
So you should get back into the points. All the people behind. Alonso hasn't stopped. Shogun Yu hasn't stopped. Stroll hasn't stopped. Tsunoda hasn't stopped. Ocon, Bottas, and Leclerc haven't stopped. So. And a lot of people at the back there have stopped, and they're on the two-stop strategies. So see how it pans out. All Shed just has to do is just keep his cool. He doesn't have to push the car. Everyone has to stop ahead of him, so he should get back into the points. He's just overtaken Sonoda.
And a new position just gained by Williams.
Watch him
Let's see
overtake
what
Sonoda.
happened there. Now we see
So all those
what
cars in front of him
Williams
have to stop. So he's on course to get his first points of his career. That's Gasly posts fastest lap. Still to stop is Leclerc.
Keep your head down.
Watch here now.
Alpine just advanced.
So Vettel has stopped, but all the cars in front haven't. These on him, so he should be able to start carving his way through these guys when they peel off. So, yes, yeah, so there's quite a few that got to stop for him. Oh, I'm not worried about him. Yeah, he's really
And
taken
there's an
now.
overtake from Williams.
Well done, he's up to 9th. Should take Bottas. Didn't get ahead of Bottas, so he's got ahead of Leclerc. Ocon is now in the pits. Gasly is now leading the race.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
Okay, now we're going to the final lap of the race. Gasly was leading, a nice looking big train all the way back, but he has ERS. He has some of his tyres left. Bottas might get the win here. I'm going to turn him up. Go for broke. His teammate, same thing, turn him up.
Push. Use the rest. You have to overtake. Drop it. This is the final lap.
Blood. Okay.
Alright, Gazzy now has the lead of this race. I've turned him up. He's going to try and break this DRS gap. I think we've got like the entire field is here by the looks of it. Right, Gazzy coming around the corner, around the hairpin now. Top end of the thing is going to go down into the far sector. His teammate is doing everything he can to get ahead and hold on to his ninth place. Right, he's broken the... Gazzy has broken the DRS. Gazzy coming around the final corner. He's going to win the South Iranian Grand Prix. Williams' first win in years. Down the back straight and win for us. Fuck yes. Well done, Gasly.
That's the flag. Whoa.
You should be proud of that one, mate. Well done.
Let's take a closer look. Pierre Gasly finishes in first place.
And you can hear just how happy the crowd are for them too. They're on their feet.
And here comes his teammate Boucher to take his very first points
Second flag.
of his career. Gasly also got fastest lap as well. So we got first and ninth. Gasly getting the win. Boucher doing much better than Max Schumacher did. So our investment in him definitely well suited, and we'll watch Gasly's celebrations as he's taken his very first race win.
Well, this weekend, Pierre Gasly flew us to the stars. A spot on the podium is exactly what the team deserved, and they got it. The Frenchman was in sublime form today, fully deserving of his podium finish here. But there we have all three drivers that are taking home the silverware, along with the most valuable points. Williams have got to be happy with their results here. This was good work.
Yes, there's definitely cause for celebration here. This team can take anything that's thrown at them and come through even stronger.
And after this result, the team is fourth in the constructor standings.
And for the next round, Formula One is heading down under. Exciting times ahead in Australia on the shores of the Albert Park
Ah
Lake.
shit, it's Australia next. Well, cack, I've got the wrong... I thought it was him in the next, but there we go. Pierre Gasly takes the race win, his first ever race win. Pierre and Theo Pourchaire gets his first ever points. That's 28 points for the team altogether, including the fastest lap by 1 minute 30.921. 2 seconds faster than his teammate, but his teammate was on knackered tyres. But Gasly is now third in the Constructors' Championship, 8 points behind Max. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're not going to win the Drivers' Championship or the Constructors' Championship, but Pourchaire has already done far more than Latifi did, and he's already got the same points haul as Mick did last season. In the constructors, Red Bull are out in front. They are 11 points clear of Merc. We are in 4th, jumping Alpine, our rivals, our Renault rivals. Development point for Porsche. Also gets the nice little bonus for his very first points. So where were you when you witnessed Porsche's first points and Gasly's first win? Don't think it's going to happen in real life. I wish it will. It would be fantastic for Gasly if that did. Porsche should have used adaptability, but adaptability doesn't really matter. You know, the likelihood of rain is quite rare. So what we do, where should we put these points? Its accuracy, smoothness is quite high. Who's overtaken? Nolly did get some points. So put that into his cornering. Murphy got some points. So I definitely think that is Gasly's first win, isn't it? No, he actually has a race win. Yeah, that was me mocking the poor guy, and he actually does have a win. So he had a win for when he was at AlphaTauri. So it's his first win for Williams. I apologise for the people probably screaming, watching this back, going, "No, he won a race, you fool!" Also did win a race in AlphaTauri. What race that was? Let's have a look. I can actually have a look. See previous race winners. That's Lewis. So he's now officially won that one in a Williams. Max. Just trying to find out where it was. Yeah, I will get ahead. You got 4 from Spain for us last year. Canada. The race might actually be here. He didn't win the French. I mean, fantastic for actually getting to win the French. I don't think it's actually here. I'll have to check and see what his first ever win was. Yeah, here it was. First ever win was at Monza, Pierre Gasly in 2020. Won an AlphaTauri. I don't know what race he won. Yeah, AlphaTauri. So 2 race wins in AlphaTauri. First ever win was at Monza. Right, so I actually was going to check there, see what other other teams are using engine wise. So we're not the only Renaults. Okay, so Ferrari's engines, they are supplying Alfa Romeo and Aston Martin. Red Bull are powering McLaren. Mercedes are in the Haas, so they've got Mercedes engines. Renault is Alpine, they can't change that. Us and AlphaTauri. So we're going to the Australian Grand Prix. I need to change the I'll change the the thing in a minute. Don't expect any new parts. Beerman won't be in the car for this one. When do we expect our upgraded parts? 17 days. So next part when we do the Imola and Miami, we'll have a new front wing and a rear wing. We'll also have the track vote. Sorry. The regulation vote, so we find out what we're doing regulation wise. But let's go to the Australian Grand Prix. I'm quite happy about that. I didn't expect that, so the strategy did pull off. Gasly's pace was the one that kind of helped him there, so that's good news. I'm happy with our very first win. That's our first win as a team. So straight after this we'll get the regulation vote, so we'll see what parts we're going to have to research. Okay. So I think that's our first, it has to be, I think that must be our first win as a team. Yeah, that was our very first Grand Prix win. We got podium last year with Gasly, and we had a podium last year, our very first podium last year with Gasly, and now we've got a podium, second ever podium, so that is good news. I'm not going to make it 2 because I don't think that's going to happen. Do think we'll get in the top 12 though. So expect rain on Sunday. This rain is my nemesis. Gasly finished 10th last year. Mick was 17th. We've had historically one safety car and 2 virtual safety cars in the last 4 seasons at Albert Park. Tour centre is in bad shape. We'll refurbish it. And what else is in bad shape? The helipad. We'll refurbish that. Design centre is nearly done. The wind tunnel is going to come up for requirement to be upgraded. So with the factory, probably just going to refurbish it, and we'll do a new factory next year. So I'll probably do CFD and a simulation and a parts centre this year. Right, so it's expected light rain, so it's probably intermediates. Where's our weather centre? Is maximum, isn't it? Yeah, so it's not. So that's probably, I'm probably going to upgrade that as well. So 4 minutes at 1 point, 4 minutes to upgrade that. So we'll upgrade that. What else does he want? The helipad's in bad shape. So rating post race, we're happy with us. Congratulations. Everyone was shocked by us. Don't be shocked by us. We're coming back, bitches. Oh, fucking Williams, we're coming back. Get a new front and rear wing for Imola. That'd be good. And then straight after that, we're going to get our new underfloor for Miami. So I'll get the sassy and something done slide there. Start there as well, and then I'll do the underfloor. Cool. I think we'll go to 5 iterations. I think would be best. We should get a new design centre there as well, which is good news. And we're going to have 15 engineers. We're going to get parts done quicker, research done quicker. So let's go to the Australian Grand Prix. Not the Imola Grand Prix as it says. It is the Australian Grand Prix. See if we can go back-to-back race wins. That'd be nice. Doubtful.
Welcome to Melbourne for a weekend of fierce competition. We're a stone's throw from the beach here at the Albert Park Circuit. It might be party mood in the grandstands, but in the paddock, expectations and tensions are high. The Albert Park Circuit is bursting with rapid corners and a long straight where drivers can push their speed to the limits. Good attention to medium speed downforce will likely make beating this beast of a track just a little bit easier. At this early stage in the season, there are still plenty of opportunities for things to change. In this sport, there simply are no guarantees. Let's get this underway.
Okay. So expecting light rain for the race. So it could be like a light dusting of rain and it buggers off. We'll have to wait and see when we get there. Okay. Our first practice session. Of course, Ollie is not going to be in the car. But I think we're going to be taking our first parts of the year. Probably a new gearbox, probably next race. We've actually managed to change the rules this year. So we get 4 engines, 3 ERSs and 5 gearboxes. So that's good news. Might not see that many penalties, but I think that's probably good for good. So I like it. I'm a proponent of having a test rack, test gear. I think it's stupid that they got rid of that. Right, let's go to practice 1.
Radio check. Can you hear me okay?
Radio check, okay.
So qualifying 3 will be Gasly will go out this time. Porsche will go next. Will go out at Imola first. Practice wise, it doesn't matter. Quite happy with it. Quite happy with Gaz. Gaz got us our first podium in years. He's got our first win this year in years. I think I made a good choice bringing Gasly in. It was the second choice. I should have put Porsche in at number 2, and then brought Behrman, but Behrman was too young to come in. I'd had to have had a person in the car for 1 year. But I made a mistake putting. So I should have promoted all Porsche last year. Have gathered in Porsche. Porsche probably would be battling with him near the front of the race this time now because of his.
Struggling so much with the grip.
Copy.
Because of his
The
development,
balance is so understeer. Can you help
because
me?
he's a young driver, he gets basically double whammy on his thing. He would have.
All okay.
Balance is a bit messy.
Copy.
When you have it, give me feedback on balance.
Rear the cars, send it back out again. Get these setups done. Quite shocked that Lewis Hamilton didn't get a drive for anybody. Seven-time world champion is not actually driving for anyone. I'm surprised that Merck dropped him. Pusher. Oh, Pusher. What's his name? Oh, fucking the controversial guys in the test car for testing for Mercedes. Piastri. Got it in the end. Piastri is driving the Merc in this practice session. It's PII. Are they planning on putting Piastri with Russell? Oh, he's faster than Bottas. He's just done he's third fastest.
Where the is it faster?
Piastri is a very controversial individual. I say he's controversial in a sense of because he is, you know. Optimum on the type, so you keep that here there. Let's see how that goes. Send him out on naked. I think naked as well. Has he gone through both sets?
car balance feedback when capacity?
The car feels pretty good to me. Copy. Because Porsche has no voice, so it could be dangerous. It could blow the car up, and that's not an exaggeration. It could actually blow the car could actually go kaboom, tyre wise. But they're just going round for like 2 laps, I think. So we should be fine.
Okay, that's
Yeah, there we go.
end of session.
Oh, that was rough. Well, I know that the soft tyres aren't going to last very long. Yeah, Oscar Piastri, 3rd place. Bottas was on mediums, so it might be a reason why he was out qualified by his rookie. Because Piastri hasn't driven yet. So. Okay. Medium tyres on now. Considering how abrasive the softs were, I don't know how long these things will last. We'll have to wait and see.
Ready to check.
Copy.
Definitely see soft tyres being used in the thing, but we never know how long the rain's going to last. So. Tyres fell off pretty quickly in Saudi Arabia, but we still managed to do all right. So. Haven't been doing very well in the rain since the update, so that's not a good sign. Literally the only thing that's blocking it is the anti-roll bar from being a perfect setup. That's fucking annoying, that is. I've got everything else is optimum. Front wing, rear wing. The camber and everything else is perfect. And it's the anti-roll bar. It's the only thing that's bad. And it's going to set the whole fucking setup backwards, because now I've got to tweak everything to make sure that they stay in their optimum position, which is not going to be easy. So probably going to lose 2 of those optimums. You can just get that to great, and we should be fine. Should at least be in the 90s.
Okay, traction and low speed are a bit tricky.
Yeah, affirm.
These tires are struggling for grip. Bar with him as well. Optimum. %. There we go. Probably like to see. Some softs. He goes third fastest. It's like Porsche put it in the wall as well. In the end there. Somebody did. So, qualifying.
We return for the next day of our highly anticipated race weekend, which sees the end of practice and the start of qualifying. Drivers will need to perform with remarkable consistency if they're to secure a strong position on tomorrow's grid. It's not just about one moment of brilliance. No, they'll need to prove over the course of qualifying that they have what it takes to occupy those coveted places. Let the competition commence.
Competizione. Right, so Gasly's done. Just need to get his track automatization up. See, hear the background. Boopity bappity boopy. Bappity boopy. Tires on the youngster. See if we can get his car to at least 95%.
Radio check.
Radio check, okay. Radio check, okay.
I guess he's now just going to go circling around to get his track acclimatization up. Porsche is going to see circling around to get his track acclimatization up, but also finish off his setup. Soon as Gasly's done, he'll come in. This is essentially our race pace because they've got a full tank. So hopefully it comes back as good news for Porsche. His race engineer says he comes back and says it's optimum, or at least 95%. Otherwise we're going to be in trouble. Fingers crossed. Here comes his report.
When ready,
95.
back on balance.
Good. 95, I'm happy with a 95 because he'll get his bonuses if we get his track optimization done. So that's good. Yeah, so Imola, we're going to have front wing and a rear wing. That's good. So that'll be good. So we're going to get with a result of the regulation change. Hopefully I don't get that bullshit one that comes up people have been seeing, which is one that changed the points back to 2004 where it was only the top 6. Oh, that would be annoying. Every time that thing comes up, I'm going to reject it. Don't care about double points for the last race. I could do that one. Cast cap one, we're going to reject that too. I tried to reject the change for the money. Screwed us over now 2 seasons where we finished in the top 5. Top 6, well, yeah. Top 6 last year, it screwed us over basically. We'll manage, we'll stumble through. We're Williams strong. Gasly's about to finish his practice run. He'll come. So he'll have all his bonuses. His teammate also have all his bonuses. He's also 100%. And all respect to Gasly, Beerman's going to be in that car in 2 years if I'm still doing this. Gasly will be, I think he'll be 30. Hopefully we'll win the World Championship. We got him his first win. Set him up for life, basically. Now, he'd get a job at probably. He could probably. Well, I don't think he'll replace Vettel. I think Vettel was younger than them. Sorry, Verstappen. Verstappen is only. He's only not 24. So he's 26. I think he's 2 years. Gasly's 2 years older than him. He could be 26 in the moment. Well, I'll check it after the race. Okay, so qualifying. See the state of the car. So there you are, everyone got their bonuses. Gasly's now all his bonuses, so it's 90. 90, 87 on the 87 on his accuracy, 90, 94 and 90. And his teammate is 76, 73, 83, 84 and 74 on his reactions. So we are going to change the gearbox. Everything else looks like it's okay, so we're going to be taking a new gearbox. Teammate is also yeah, we'll take a new gearbox with him as well. ARS and engine are fine. Okay, let's get the Q1. So, this session, it's going to be Gasly's to go out first. Send him out now. So those 2 idiots don't get in his way. Push it. Come out in front of those two when you're in now. Cool down lap, so. Thea Porsche in real life is actually a Sauber Academy driver. So he's in Formula 2. So I could, with Audi taking over Sauber, which is essentially Alfa Romeo, that is Sauber. Could see him in that car. Comes Gasly, across the line. Well, he was fastest in the last sector, but Ocon's time was 18 tenths behind Ocon. Despite being faster in the final sector. I don't know how that one works out. Marcus Porsche on his flying lap. I like the attention to detail on this track. This section here, the car park. Because these are public roads, actually, in Australia. I don't know if it's an estate in there. Not sure if it's like a public park or a housing estate. Porsche for his first flying lap, his first ever flying lap around Albert Park. Into the pits. Down the back straight. Across the line for his first ever flying lap. And he is 2.55 away from his teammate. Sending him back out on the used set, as we always do. I am confident that we will get through this session. Porsche goes out first of our cars in this session. I'm giving them both of them equal time. We're going to be last out because we're the. There goes Porsche. There goes Gasly. I hope Gasly can get across the line. Here goes Porsche on his final flying lap. I'm confident we'll get through. I'm pretty confident we'll get through. Whether we'll get through the Q3 is another question, because everyone seems to be pretty quick. It's like they bought upgrades, which is annoying. So the Hasses. I don't know who that is. That's one of the McLarens crossed mine first. It's Danny Rick. He hasn't improved. Got a spin somewhere. Clara's improved. Pusher coming down the line.
Someone spun out.
Suzuki Tsunoda who has spun. Pusher does not improve. Joan Yuanzhu doesn't improve. Russell doesn't improve. Lando doesn't improve. Alonso doesn't improve either. Neither does Sebastian or Ocon. Gasly does as well. And to the Hasses. The Hasses aren't far faster than the Hasses. Zhou Guanyu and Tsunoda spun. So into Q2 we go. Gasly 6th. Porsche is 10th. We'll use the naked set to put out our banker. This is Porsche's chance to go out first.
Copy.
Coming out in front of that, in front of Albon, that time slip. Avatar fucked us over. We're going to assert our domination. We are the Renault team. Which is fastest in the second sector. They're going to meet some traffic in the form of Ocon or Vettel. This is a banker lap, so it doesn't matter. We can go out on a fresh set of softs after this, so doesn't matter what he does here. He will improve his time, so he's nearly a second behind Leclerc. Back round, put a new set of softs on, and then we'll send you back out when everyone else goes back out. So, yeah, down across the line to start his flying lap will be Gasly. As Williams comes out, as a Merc comes out in front of it. Our former engine suppliers, we're no longer with them. Renault their first race win in a while as well, so I'm pretty sure Renault will be happy with that. I said about Albon being in the way, looks like it's going to be in the way here in a second. he will be in the way. I think he's going to get him. I don't think he'll get him before the chicane. He'll get him after the chicane. His teammate might be in the way as well. Albin, a former team member. Seems to be doing alright for himself at AlphaTauri. He's there with Lance Stroll, and he's always outperforming Lance. So push air into the pits. Gasly now coming down. This is going to be Verstappen setting his time. He's going to come out ahead of. Right, so fresh boots on. Fresh boots on Gasly's car. Right, Gasly. Fresh boots. Porsche is also on fresh boots. Pretty sure they're all on used tyres. I mean, they're on used tyres on this one, I think. They're on fresh boots as well, so let's see how this goes. I definitely think we're going to get into Q1 on Q3. I'm extremely confident we have the car to do it. In the practice sessions, Gasly's proven that the car is quick, and so did Porsche. He was 10th fastest in the first practice session. In Q1, we were the 6th and 10th fastest. So Mick has improved. Lando jumps up to 7th. Leclerc goes first. Russell into 2nd. Verstappen pole in 2nd. Vettel 5th. Then Ricciardo improves, Bottas improves, so here comes my boys. Gasly 8th. Porsche 11th. So Porsche is eliminated, but not by much. He's not eliminated by much. It's only 15 tenths of a second he needed to find to beat Guan Yu. And I'm pretty sure he'll have the race pace to beat Guan Yu. So we split the Alfa Romeos temporarily, but I definitely we'll beat them in the race. We're faster than them, so Porsche is out of the picture now.
Radio check.
Radio check, okay. Radio check, okay.
So as he's on Jack Jones. Doesn't have his teammate to back him up. Using fresh tyres. They always a bit weird on this game. They like use fresh tyres and then I use a spent set. I don't know how they managed to have so many bloody tyres. Because they go in the practice sessions. They use soft in the first session, then soft mediums in the second in the thing, and then hard soft. So they go through 4 sets of soft tyres, and in the qualifying session they go through 4 sets of soft tyres. They must use a new set everything, but then they managed to miraculously have a whole brand new set of tyres for them in the race. God knows how that works out. Shouldn't be worried about them. Guess he sets his bank alight. Go. Final hoorah. So Science is leading this train. Ferraris, everyone's in order. So the 2 Ferraris, the 2 Red Bulls, the 2 Alpines, and me and the guys on you seem to be the odd ones out. There goes he up on his time in Sector 1. He's the only one who is up. Green from Vettel. There's the yellow. Science is green in the second sector, so is Bottas. Yellow from Guanyu, Perez, Ocon, and Vettel. Verstappen is yellow. There you go, across the line. Perez doesn't improve, Ocon doesn't improve. Gasly does improve and jumps up to 6th provisioning at the moment. He has split the Alpines. Guanyu doesn't improve. Verstappen doesn't improve. Guanyu is 10th. So it is pretty much order. So Ferrari, Alfa, Red Bull, then Alpine, us, Alpine, the 2 Mercedes, and then Guanyu's 10th. Porsche is 11th, and Mick Schumacher is in 12th. So it's pretty much gone in race order, in team order. I'll have a look. So yeah, 2 Ferraris, 2 Red Bulls. We split the Alpines, 2 Mercs, and then we split the Alfa Romeos. 2 McLarens are in order, and you got Alfa Tauri, Haas, Aston Martin, Alfa Tauri, Aston Martin, Haas. So pretty much everyone's in their orders of their car's speed. With the other ones out. Told you not to expect anything
The
from
time
this
has
race.
come to fight it out. It's race day.
Qualifying went well for Williams, as attested by their strong position on the grid. Now it's all about finding that edge for the race itself. These past few days, Ferrari have been absolutely thrilling their fans. Now let's see if they can make the Tifosi proud by capitalizing on that grid position. And the sky is looking grey and cloudy today. An effective tyre strategy could prove very valuable as the race plays out.
So we'll see when the light rain's going to come in.
And so are we. So strap yourselves in for the
So,
Australian Grand Prix.
Benito's gone from, I think it's Benito, the guy in charge of Ferrari. He's the team principal, he's left. So they're looking for a new boss, you know. And Ferrari, if you want someone, I'm more than willing to do it. Okay, so let's have a look when the rain is expected. So it's going to rain, according to that, the entirety of the race. We're going to be switching to mediums, to full wets at some point. As the rain's going to get worse. Pretty much instantly, I think it's a few laps into the race, the rain's going to come. I'm going to switch straight on to intermediates. And it's going to be like it's going to be intermediates all the way to the end of the race. One spot of heavy rain. See how heavy that is, whether it will warrant actually coming in to change. So we're going to make a new strategy. We're going to start on the softs and add 2 stints. Go. So we have a free set of softs that we didn't use. So yeah, thinking ahead. And now I said about the Porsche's poor adaptability isn't going to come into effect. Well, this could be interesting because he has crap adaptability. He's not good in the wet. He's no Schumacher. Expecting rain early, so I'll do that 5 for him as well. Okay. See how heavy it gets, and then we'll see what we do. According to our weather forecast, it is going to get worse around lap 10, but I don't think it will be worth the risk to come in to change to the things. It depends on how heavy it gets, so we might go to wets. And it is definitely intermediate all the way through. It's going to dry right up and then switching straight back to intermediate weather. It's that one blip in the middle that's going to cause the problem. I think we're going to have to come in for wets. We'll have to wait and see. Tension is mounting. We'll see what we're at.
It's a bit of a cloudy day for the race, but the atmosphere as ever is electric. And there we have Pierre Gasly. With a top 10 position on the grid, this race could really go either way for them. And looking at the second Williams car, with their starting position in the back 10, they'll have their work cut out for them. Will their hard work pay off today? Brace yourselves, for the Australian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Yeah, I'll say it's that middle sector. It's around that 10. Oh, we've had a crash, and one of our cars has been collected.
It's a collision. We can take a look now. Now have a watch of this. Looks like Ocon.
Ocon lost it. Ocon got walloped. It looks like we've got escaped it, but it's.
It's a crash, and it's more than one car.
The car's been deployed. So it looks like they've gone into the pits, but I think it's going to start raining. Well, that's an interesting start. Our Alpine rivals took out half the field. That's yeah, looks like we're going to get the rains coming. So, and we're in the safety car. If it starts now, I could pull Porsche in, but I'm going to miss the pit lane. So I think Porsche might get lucky here. But I don't think I think we might miss.
So it's raining, just watch out.
How about that for brilliance, eh?
The safety car will be in this.
So they're all going to peel off because they're going to have to. And we're going to go full wakataki, because we're on the right side.
Let's close this gap. Okay. No overtaking until the control line.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all going to peel in, yeah. They have to. They have to. They can't stay out on wet tyres, and now we'll just blast past these idiots. Well, the blasting isn't happening. Happened to my blast past them, boys. You're on the correct tyre, they're not.
A new position, just gained by Williams.
That was good.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
He really isn't good in the way, is he?
Let's reduce lifting case.
Yeah, copy.
Well, he got blocked off there. That's not cool. Come on, game. That's bollocks.
It's a stonking lap.
This next batch, I don't know what I'm going to do here.
So Schumacher has pitted.
Whether to stay on the wets, stay on the inters, because this is it's gonna get worse. He's just happily pooling away. See what's about to come under pressure from Verstappen. We'll see what happens with the... So here comes the heavy rain.
We've had a spin.
Verstappen spun. So here comes, this is the heavy rain. Is it heavy rain? We've gone past it, so our strategy is... So our rain forecast was bollocks. Okay. So it's going to dry up.
Seems to have been a lockup.
A little bit of wet weather. Let's have a look. This is Gazzy funning around now in the wet. 10 seconds ahead of his teammate. He's been caught by the pack. Expecting to stop in 7 laps for some fresh set of tyres. Expecting the rain to just stay as light rain. Just pushing, got a Ferrari behind him. He's doing alright for himself at the moment. Considering wet weather is not his forte. I'm going to do one thing that I'm going to adjust his strategy. same time as his teammate. Yes, he's going for back-to-back race wins, and he's looks on course to do it. Okay, let's carry on fast forwarding. The wet weather never came. Porsche got his first points in the last race. Could be getting his first podium. Well, that would be awesome. Now, we did dive into the pits quite early. Pit window has now been entered for the second time. Sher's doing his best to hold up everyone else. Perez has come in, so this is Gasly's in lap.
And then let's go push.
Clip it.
Increase lifting coast.
Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna pretend to push. That's fucking stupid. It's wet. It's raining. It's a dry session. I'll do it, but no, I'm gonna tell you to calm it the fuck down.
So boxing this lap.
We want to leave court, please.
And his teammate is also going to come in for a fresh set of boots in the form of another set of intermediates.
Box, box.
Here comes Gasly stopping. Can do a double stack here. It's not really a double stack because he's not 10. His teammate's 12 seconds down the road on him, so. Ahead of Paris, that's good. So state of the other, so they're all got to stop again. They have to. Paris has stopped, but his intermediates are slightly battered. So Gasly will retake the lead of this race at some point. Currently in third. Porsche is in 8th, with everyone other than his teammate to stop again. So could have back-to-back wins for the team, which will be fantastic. Science is carried on. So is Russell. So everyone who's carried on. Russell, Norris, Lando's come in. He's catching Mick. Paris is catching him. I'm not really worried about that. It's paying off at the moment. So when you just come in. Gasly is catching the two of them at a rate of knots. Here he is, he's now on the case. Porsche got held up by Mick. Leclerc stopped again. No, he hasn't. Okay. Stop. They have to stop again. They can't carry on. Is there something I don't?
Red Bull moved up.
Right, so that's Perez ahead of Porsche.
You're doing very good. Lap time out good. Lap time out good.
Porsche now is the fastest lap of the race.
Good job. Good job.
They're caught up with Leclerc.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
And
Let's take a look at
Gasly
the
now
replay.
leads the race.
Now we see the Williams here.
They can't carry on. They're mad. These tires are going to explode. They have to stop again. Come on, Porsche, get around Leclerc. Yeah. They had to stop again. So he's getting, oh, he's much faster than Zhou Guanyu. So Gasly is going on course to get back-to-back wins. Porsche got his first points in the last race. He's on course to get his very first podium. I'm not going to tell him to push. Science is now on the back on their case of these guys, so I might have to tell him to push, but he's got a 4-second gap. First and third would be fantastic. Go back onto the penultimate lap and watch, and then go round. Right. It's the penultimate lap of the race. Leading is Gasly. His teammate is on course for his very first. So he got his very first points in the last race. He's on course for his first podium. Doesn't mean we won't see Gasly celebrate his race win. Because Porsche is not a real race driver, so his face is not going to happen. So across the line for one last time comes Gasly.
And this is the last lap.
He's got a full 13-second gap cushion back to Perez. His teammate's got a 4-second gap back to Zhou Guanyu. I have to work on Porsche's overtaking because he got stuck behind Leclerc far too long. Perez cleared him and went off down the road. He's going to have to learn how to overtake people with knackered tyres. But he's it's Gasly and our strategy. But also thanks to Alpine clearing out the entirety of the team. So Alpine, the accident from Alpine helped. So we can thank Alpine, our Renault engine compatriots. But Gasly, here he comes, back-to-back wins. Got his first win in the Williams in the last race in Saudi Arabia, and he's going to get a win.
That's the flag.
Here in Australia.
No idea how I've done that.
You said you can't pass on there.
Here's the replay. Here he is. Pierre Gasly finishes in first place.
Astounding. I don't think anyone would deny them their victory lap after a race like that.
Brilliant. And here comes Porsche across the line for his very first ever podium.
Okay, checkered flag, checkered flag.
A weather update, level 0 rain around the track.
Copy.
So that is fantastic. First and third. So yeah, thanks to Alpine, and basically it was just a whole mess in the first lap. Half the field got wiped out. Gasly actually got knocked off the track, and thankfully we didn't receive any damage to the rear of the end of the car. So we got lucky from that. But back-to-back wins, I'm happy with that. We're definitely moving in the right direction. It's going to be enjoyable while it lasts, because the Red Bull...
A wonderful result here for the Williams driver. A very impressive showing today for Williams.
You're completely right, and what a day for all the fans of the team as well.
After an intense weekend, the team ends in first place in the constructor standings.
Now the teams will be looking ahead to Imola, where the season progresses with the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Get ready for some fierce competition.
You see, no podium celebration, unfortunately, because Porsche has finished third, and all he uses is the helmet. Not. Yeah, I know. I'm English, and that's an insult. A helmet's an insult. He's literally the stick. He has no digital face, so unfortunately, you can't see Porsche celebrate his very first podium in his rookie year. So he's definitely a vast upgrade on Mick, as I see Mick there in 10th. But he's a vast upgrade. He's already doubled the points Mick got for us last season, so he's paying off. Pierre Gasly takes over the top of the leaderboard with his back-to-back wins from this episode, which is this part, so that's cool. Max didn't get any points because he spun while chasing down Porsche, so Max isn't very good in the work. Sergio Perez got second place, so he's moving up into third. Badri Bottas got no points because he crashed out. Esteban Ocon, when did he finish? So Esteban Ocon finished 5th. So let's do this properly then, shall we? So Gasly finished, will win the race. Sergio Perez second. Theo Porsche was third. Zhou Guanyu was 4th. Esteban Ocon 5th. George Russell 6th. Carlos Sainz and Leclerc 7th and 8th. Lando was 9th. Mick Schumacher was 10th, and that's the points. So I'm just happy that we managed to get back-to-back wins. It's fucking awesome. And the fastest lap from the last race. It's all coming to thing, but I'm enjoying it while it lasts, because it's not going to last, because Red Bull are going to snap back at us. So, top of the Constructors' Championship and top of the race, the Drivers' Championship is good at the moment, but Max and Sergio are just going to piss over us later on. But he's 17 points clear at the moment. Sergio Perez is third. Valerio Bottas said he finished. He crashed out, and I got a penalty, which we'll take next race as well. Alpine, Alcon's in fifth. I'm pretty sure Gazzy will be pleased to be ahead of him. Charles Leclerc drops down 2 places. George moves up a place, up to 7th. Carlos Sainz drops a place down. See, Porsche moves up 2 places now with his first points and his first podium. Zhou Guanyu with his good performance in 4th jumps him up to 10th, and that's the top 10. Still to score points is Alex Albon, one of our ex-drivers, Lance Stroll, Kevin Magnussen, Yuki Tsunoda, and one of our former drivers, Nicholas Latifi. Mick Schumacher got his first points of the season. So we're level points with Red Bull, but thanks to the fact that we had 2 wins, it means that we're ahead of them. 20 points back on us is Merck, with Ferrari down there in 4th, Alpine in 5th, Zip Alfa Romeo 7th, it's McLaren. They're the only ones who scored any points. Aston Martin got 4 points, they sit in 8th. AlphaTauri and Haas are still to score any points. No practice session for Ollie this race. Ollie will go in the car at Imola. But I am happy with that part. That was an excellent part 28. Two race wins, back-to-back race wins, a podium as well for Porsche. Let's have a look and see what the regulation changes. So, engine cooling needs to be improved. Congratulations. Fred Gill says we should check out Paolo Gilliot. I butcher things. Definitely he's either Italian, Mexican. I have no idea. Let's say he's. Or shall we say he's Mexican? Italian? Paolo an Italian name, or is it a Brazilian name? It's probably more Portuguese, isn't it? He's an up-and-coming driver. 20 is not as good as Porsche or Beerman. We'll do upgrades on our drivers. We'll improve Gasly's defending. He's 65 adaptability. Like he should not have finished 3rd. I wonder what Max's adaptability is, because he did cack. Go to his reactions. No update on that. No update on the stuff. Right, so I can see what the regulations, what they want to do. As you know, blah 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 blah. They want to do minor technical changes on the wings. So they want to change they want to do either high speed or low speed. What's our card best at? Well, high speed is our best, low speed is our worst. We're 36.6% with consideration to, let's have a look. We're technically racing them. So yeah, we'd probably want to nerf. Probably want to nerf high speed because we were worse at high speed. So that would probably be the more logical to go after the high speed upgrade. No, not low one. Change to the high speed. Just wings, it's like that's good. That'll be easier for research wise. Just need to do the wings. I'll vote for high. Do the high speed change because we're better in we're better in low speed than we are in high speed. We're ninth overall in terms of wit arrow. So yeah, you did say ninth, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, we're ninth in high speed, fourth in low speed. So nerfing the high speed would be better for us. So, despite what it says, it wasn't the Saudi Arabian and the Romulan Grand Prix, it was the Saudi Arabian and the Australian Grand Prix, and they have been pretty good for us. When the next part rolls around into part 29, which should be tomorrow, but if you're watching this back, it won't make any difference to you. I should put these in a playlist. But part 29 of the Rise of Williams, which looks like it's going well at the moment, but we're going to have a new design centre as well in the next part, which is excellent, which we're going to have 15 engineers. So everything is turning up Millhouse. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, comments are welcome, and I appreciate any thumbs up as well. And I will see you in part 29 for the Imola and the Miami Grand Prix. Till then, ciao for now.